After a months-long journey of snow-capped peaks, wet feet, oxygen depletion, post-holing, frozen butt cheeks, bears, and the uncontrollable shiver of the night's cold, I've officially completed the Sierra Nevada, and we are entering the Cascade Range. This is day 85 of my hike from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail. Up early and out of camp with the only goal of trying to trek the final 3,500 feet before the sun came up and started pounding its heat down on us. Starburst and I would make light work of the first few miles until we'd reach a small little creek crossing, and she would go down, and so did I. So the feet were wet for the final few miles. But we'd reached the sign that would mark the end of the Sierra Nevada. Tin Man's shirt would finally give out at the 1,300 mile mark, and we'd enter this new range and never-ending burn in a continuous overlook of what we thought was fall, maybe winter, but this is just devastation from the Dixie Fire. Since there's no canopy from the trees, there's really nowhere to hide, so we're having lunch right out in the open before heading out through continuous burn. Now, we would get a small section that wasn't burnt, which surprised us. And we get our first view of Mount Lassen, one of the only volcanoes in the 19th century to erupt within the United States. I take off solo for the afternoon with the legs feeling really good. I'd have to do a little side trek at Little Cub Spring in order to fill up some water, so it was a quick 0.3 mile stretch down, 0.3 mile stretch up, but I'd get to eat. And then all that was left was a 2 mile jaunt that would take me directly into camp. That was a marathon plus day with over 6,300 feet of elevation. Not an easy stroll today. We've got a really fun one tomorrow. We're hitting a pretty large milestone, and then we're taking the road into Chester for 4th of July. So we'll get a little bit of hiking in, we'll Nero Chester, celebrate Independence Day here in the United States, and then head back out to the trail. So we'll see you guys in the morning.